Alright, so here we are with the morning daily TA. If you're actually watching it on the minute chart, so it'll drive you mad. As you can see, we're just going up and down all day. It's going to make you crazy, so we'll skip over to some more clear view on the daily chart, Bitcoin daily. And I just want to pull up my favorite indicator, the MACD. So the easiest way to get an indicator of what way we're going to be flipping. Currently it looks like we're sitting bearish, having a couple of days in a downtrend. And it's not too worrisome, but the market overall, it looks like ETH is sitting the same, XRP, same thing. They're all very much moving with Bitcoin currently. There's not very many outliers. You see the MACD on everything is down except for XDC is up. The last couple days is up there. Algorand, ADA, all the same. Everything in a noticeable downtrend. XDC is about the only one that I have. Seems to be doing a little bit better than the others. You will get outliers, but you don't get very many. It's a good sign when you see the lines crossing over. So you can see most of these ones on the MACD. Oh, here's a trend line I inserted over here on Fetch AI. Just to let the trend lines work well in crypto, but it's a good general view of where we're heading. And this one seems to be sticking to it very well. The MACD is about to flip, maybe in 2 or 3 more days. H-bar, Hedera hash grab doing the same thing. And yeah, looks like Luna. Let's try and put a little trend line in here. Luna's holding a nice uptrend. The MACD looks close to flipping. This is good. All of these look like they have lots of support, even though we're in a couple of day downtrend. Nothing's bottoming out, nothing's going to zero. It's doing this coiling action, which generally when we see that coiling action, the next thing we see is a move up and down and then boom, trend line. So about the same time it should be flipping the MACD, that should be doing the same thing. Let's check out Solana. A little bit down from its high around 250, 240. It's down to just so is the rest of the market. But as long as we're here, might as well check the dollar. The dollar index is showing a slight uptrend in the last pandemic year. That is mostly because they're just printing money and injecting mass amounts of money and printing it. And if we look on a little bit bigger scale, since the mid 80s till now, it's just crashing down. But even though it's on a noticeable downtrend, it's on a smaller uptrend in the last few months. Just through the sheer amount of cash governments are printing around the world. And gold does not look like it's performing very well. Of course, oil, about 5 straight days, 6 straight days, just noticeable uptrend. And of course, when you look at the oil on a little bit bigger trend, since the entire pandemic, just pretty much straight uptrend, touching a few times, dipping a little bit below, but nothing bad. It's just up. You'll notice that on your price of food, price of gas. Dipped a little bit below the line, but it's still staying on ever since this point here, which is around the beginning of the pandemic. So, since you notice the prices have been going up, and the general scheme of the dollar is going down, even though it is in a little bit of an upscale, it's not noticeable enough to overcome this massive dip in the general scheme of purchasing power of your dollar. So So while the purchasing power is going down, while we're putting this fake money into existence here, is the exact same time that the crypto market, here's Bitcoin chart, is just for the same period going on a massive uptrend, a little bit of a decline, but then we have this coiling effect, getting ready for the next up, and hopefully what we all want to continue, a little bit of a coiling and then straight up. That's basically what we're hoping for on today's daily TA, September 28th, 2021. So I'm going to go back to staring at my minute charts, give myself daily heart attacks. Thanks for watching, guys.